Right. So yeah, it's the first time that I actually get only one student, so I don't know what happened this time. There are few applications, but some of them say they want to join in October because of their work commitment. And then one or two international, I don't know what happened to them. They didn't reply, but there was two actually supposed to join you, but then they delay their joining. But it's okay. You try to the group that I put you in now, you will be with them. I believe you'll be with them until at least next semester lah, huh? Before I will shift you to the new group with the new people lah, huh? Yeah. So this actually, sorry, I will be taking you out and putting you in the October sessions with the October people coming up, and yeah. So that one, then you will join them lah in that way lah, huh? Yeah, but don't worry. Now you are with this year punya session 2021, 2022. Okay. Let me off my video because sometimes my sound is not very good when I have my video on.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. And yes, so I will just show you my slides. This is just to brief you on what the course is going to be all about, huh? I'm sure you already have some experience. The group that you're in now, they are all very nice people, huh? Especially people like Rama and Ashiking, they all, and yeah, I mean, like, to join them for group work, I think shouldn't be a big issue, huh? Yeah. Let me on the slides. Okay, there you go. So you are actually what we consider as the intake for SESC 2021, 2022. You must remember lah, because every time, you know, sometimes when we are looking at graduation, we are looking at other things, you know, like I like to ask which session do you come from, because sometimes we do have a lot of students until I'm also a bit being on like which session do you come from, because the passing, I mean, like, you must finish minimum of 3 semesters, you see. So next sem you will be in 2022, 2023, you see. So but you must always remember your original session, okay, which is 2021, 2022, and you are the third intake, June intake. If you, as long as you tell me that your June intake 2021, 2022, I will know which one you are, you know. Then everything else will be very clear to me, you know, in that way lah, huh, for managing you lah. Yeah. Yes, especially for graduation and stuff like that. Yeah. So whenever I ask you which session you're from, you must answer me lah, huh? June 2021 to 2022. Then you our course, we do not have, I mean, we do have part-time, which is 2 years to 4 years, but I really do not encourage anybody to take part-time unless you are so desperate that yeah, I mean, like, you're so desperate that, you know, this is just impossible to finish your course within 2 years, you see. Because we do have full-time, is a minimum of 1 year, meaning that you must have 3 semester. Okay, for you now, this is your first sem, and then you have 6 sem total, and then we only have about 11 let me see, 11 subject is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we do have only about 11 subjects, you see, and 3 RPs. So I really cannot think that, you know, with these 11 subjects, okay, with this 11 subject, to be spread over 2 years, you know, that means every semester, if you really take the longest route, every sem you're only doing about 1 to 2 subjects only. So 1, 2 subject, this is already part-time. If you drag on to 3, 4 years, people already do a PhD, okay? You don't really want to waste your time on a master degree by coursework. it will be very, very unhealthy. And a lot of people, if they do drag on for so long because of work and family commitment, dia takkan habis juga, you know. So it's really just dragging on your pain only. The thing is, if you really go for maximum of 2 years, you don't have to register anything, you don't have to change anything. You just need to tell me that, doctor, I want to take 4 SEM to habis. I want to take 5 SEM to habis. You help me to spread my cost out a little bit. But if you just want, I mean, it's quite common, very, very common up to 4 SEM. Because of, you know, you all are working people. It's only those people that are so committed and really, really work hard, and then they can balance their work, family life, you know, very well. They can finish in 1 year. But most of my students at the moment, they go for 4 SEM, okay? Some of them go for 4 SEM because of RP, research project. Some of them just spread out 1 or 2 subjects to 4th SEM, for example. And some take 5th SEM. Not many take until 6th SEM. If ada 6th SEM punya pun, dia orang memang ada problem punya, like really, really problematic students, like maybe got financial problems or things like that. They need to berhenti 1 SEM, okay? You still can hear me, huh? Hazia, you understand what I'm trying to say here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 year kita ada 3 SEM. So this one 6 SEM means that you have 6 years. I mean 6 SEM to go, 2 years, okay? And now our SEM is 3 long SEM and 3 long SEM, which means every SEM is 12 weeks, okay? If you look at a timetable, this is going to be quite common. All your classes with the 3 subjects, you will see that your classes will be, I'm doing a slideshow. Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, like you will see that most subject will be on Saturday afternoon, because I arrange it that way, because some people say they are actually working on Saturday morning, or people go to site on Saturday morning. So try as much as possible to stick to Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning, and early Sunday morning, all the way to 5:30. Okay. And you will see that because we only have 12 study week, but our LU has 14. You see, we have got 14 LU. So this 14 LU, LU is learning unit. So some Saturday morning, you will have to work out with the lecturers here. For example, on week 7 and week 8, on Saturday morning, you will have a class with the surface water lecturers. And then after that, week 9, week 10, you will have 2 LUs with the advanced concrete lecturers. And then your elective LU will be on the last 2 weeks. So basically, there will be about 6 weeks that you have that will be actually in the morning. Okay. Or if the whole class agree, you can also have a class other time in the weekdays, night, you know, if it's online, it's not so much of an issue. But depending on the lecturers, but this is the schedule. You see, mainly it's going to be focusing on this time. Right. So this is the LU. Remember, we've got 14 LUs, meaning that the syllabus ada 14 topik. Tapi dia ada 12 saja. That is why some weeks we will have double class, okay? And you must remember, maximum that you have is 2 years under this particular degree, because you're registered for full time. Okay. Have I record the thing now? Yeah. Okay. But if let's say by the 5th SEM or the 6th SEM, you memang ada issue, really, really very bad issue, or something that really cannot help you to complete your study, you let me know. I will switch you to become a part-time, meaning that I will buy you another 2 years punya sesi. Tapi we try to finish everything. Don't activate that lah. That one, once you activate, you cannot go back anymore. Let's say suddenly you finish 7 SEM, then you cannot graduate until the end of 3rd year or the end of 4th year. You see, so dia memang macam tu. Okay. So once you switch only one time, you cannot switch back one. Okay. So unless it's absolutely necessary, we still can switch you to part-time. Okay. maybe you are, you just gave birth, or you're pregnant, you want to give birth, or whatever, then you probably miss 2 sem, then you have to complete, or maybe somewhere 4 and 5th sem, you've got something on that you cannot complete. Then maybe I will suggest you to activate the part-time mode lah. But that is play a game lah. We activate our weapon later on now. Because now some people they register part-time straight away and they have 4 years, their mentality is, you imagine 4 years is 12 semester, That means you only want to take 1 semester, 1 subject bila mau habis macam tu kan. Then after that 1 or 2 sem, you already lost because all your classmates move on, the people that dia sudah lari, sudah habis, sudah graduate, you memang lost motivation punya. Okay? And then you can tango, meaning that out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 semester, you can tango 2 times. Tango meaning that, you do this sem, second sem, and then you say, next year, February, I'm very, very busy. I really have a lot of issues going on, a lot of work things going on. I want to tango sem 3. Okay? If you tango sem 3, you can. You just have to write in and say that you want to tango your study. You don't have to register for that sem.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you cannot tango 2 sem berturut-turut. It has to be, after you tango 1 sem, you have to come back. And then if you want to tango again, you can tango 1 more time. But if you tango so many 2 times like that, you definitely will reach until 6 sem already. Okay, so you can tango. This is free. This is free to tango 1. The maximum is 2 times. Okay. But tango meaning that you don't have to register, you don't have to sit for classes, you just hold your study macam itu lah. Tapi the thing is, if you overshoot 6 sem, you will be automatically gagal berhenti. No refund, no degree, no chance to continue. Some students, they thought that they can, go on and on and on, tak habis-habis, but our CGS, our Center of Graduate Studies rule is for this kind of program, the maximum semester you have is 6 sem. After 6 sem, you ada topik lagi, you belum siap lagi, tapi you tidak swap to part-time, then they will it's not from faculty, it's not from me. The system will just kick you out by itself. Okay? So this is the situation. First time, the system, this is one of the situation, the system will kick you out. Okay? The second situation, the system will kick you out is on this page here, something that I mentioned to all my students, and you cannot say that I don't tell you this because this is very, very important. You must score 60 marks. Okay? Every subject that you do, dia bukan 50 marks, dia 60 marks. Okay? If you score 60 marks and your CGPA according to UNIMAS is actually B-. Okay? B-, dia ada GPA dia sendiri, is 2.67. Okay? Let me type it here lah. Let me try to get out this first. A is 80 marks and above. You get a 4. Kan? A- is 75. You get a 3.67. B+ is 70. You get a 3.33. Okay. Then after that, B is 65. You get a 3 CGPA. And then B- is 60 marks. You get a 2.67 CGPA. Yeah. So this, if I go further, I don't think you want to know lah. Kalau dapat C itu semua habis cerita sudah. So B- is 2.67. Okay, so you see, I try to calculate this for you. If all your subject, you have got 40 credit hours, okay? Total that you have is 40 credit hours. Let's say everything you pass, okay? you times it by 2.67. Okay. So for 40 credit hours, you times it by 2.67, then the calculation of the CGPA is actually per sem lah, is like your CGPA divide by how do I put this at the formula? It's like a total credit hour that you take for that particular sem times by the grade that you get, divide by the total CGPA all the way until that particular sem. That is total CGPA. Okay. So let's say upon graduation, you've already taken 40 credit hours. Okay. You semua pass saja. But if I divide this with 40, which is the total, you tak ada CGPA lagi, so you are still getting 2.67. That means getting a pass 60 marks all the way, you takkan graduate juga. Even though you pass every subject, tapi your score of CGPA will be less than 3. CGPA must be over 3. So the best is every subject, kalau some subject you kalang kabut sikit, you ambil 60 lah, that one is a pass. You still can move on lah, you tak payah berulang lagi. Tapi your goal must be at least a 65. Okay. So
60. Yeah.
let's say I calculate based on this sem lah, this sem. Let's say advanced water, you get is 3 credit hours. So dia darab dengan 3 credit hours. This is hours. 3 credit times by 3 hours. Okay. And then times by your GPA. Let's say advanced water, for example, you got a B+. So this is 3.33. Yeah. Then you plus your second subject. Okay, this is subject number 1 now. You are taking 4 subject kan? So let me roughly calculate for you lah. Let's say second subject is also 3 credit hours. Advanced concrete 3 lah. And this is 3 hours. And then let's say you cun pass saja. So this is 2.67. Then plus your pavement. Are you taking pavement or are you taking earthquake?
Pavement.
Pavement. So 3 times by 3 times by, let's say, you did quite well. Pavement people do quite well. You get 3.33. Okay. Let's say lah, I'm just imagining what kind of grade that you are getting lah. Then I give you an example of how to calculate the GPA lah. Next time you can calculate yourself also. Then plus you take research kan with Mr. Rong. Research 1, the GPA is actually, the credit hour is only 2 credit hour times 5. Wait 2 times 5. 2 credit hours times by, getting it right. Sorry, I'm a bit blurred suddenly. 3 times 5. No, sorry. You don't times it. The 3 credit hour is the hour already. It's the hour already. Yeah.
Oh.
This is the hour already. Okay. So your let's say your research project, Mr. Ron gave you 65 So you get a 3. Yeah. So kalau you tambah semua ini, you do your max also lah, you see 3 times 3 is actually 9.99 kan, plus 2.67 times by 3 is 8.01 plus 9.99 and then plus 6 kan. So 9.99 plus 9.99 plus 8.01 plus 6. So for this particular sem, your total GPA is going to be 3.3 2.99 divide by total credit hours. 3 is 9 plus 2, 11. So that means your CGPA for this SEM, with this kind of grades, you are going to be 3.09. Their calculation macam ini. Okay?
Mm.
I will give you this slide later so that you can go home and take a look. But the thing is, like I say, even if you get everything, just 60 marks, it's not enough for you to get over 3, you see? So your target must be over 3 to graduate. The minimum to graduate is 3. So every SEM you must score over 3. Kalau first ada one SEM you drop below 3, it's okay. But it cannot be berturut-turut 2 kali under 3, then you will also be gagal berhenti. Let's say suddenly this SEM you get 2.9. And then, okay, you still can proceed because you have passed everything, but then you don't have to repeat anything, but your CGPA is 2.9. Okay, that's fine. The chance will still go on. You will seek for next SEM. And then if that SEM, you must say dalam 2.8, 2.9, then after that SEM, the system will kick you out. So you must after, let's say, one SEM of getting less than 3, you must tak ada lagi. No such thing again, you know? Like macam like getting less than 3, try to be, not to say try lah, we don't want to even have one SEM that is less than 3 because it's very stressful. It's very stressful for you, it's very stressful for me, you know? I've got to calculate so many things. Like I've got my students here, last SEM, he took the total of 13 credit hours. He took a total of 13 credit hour. Dia punya CGPA only 2.79. Okay, so he's under that because he failed one of the subject. So this SEM I calculated for him. Every subject must get 70, you know. So it gets very stressful like that way for him to catch up. Kalau dia drop lagi, like he didn't manage to catch up. Like let's say this SEM he worked hard, but he only reached 2.98. Dia akan digagal berhentikan. Don't let me scare you on this, but I need to tell you this earlier. Because it cannot be, I bring you in, you know, you pay 4,000-5,000 ringgit every SEM, you know, and then later on, you don't know about this, and suddenly you got yourself, you say, I passed every subject, mengapa you must not allow me to register anymore, you see? So this is the reason. There's only 2 reasons. One, you pass 6 semester, which I will be monitoring you. Your program coordinator will be monitoring every student. So shouldn't be a case that you don't know you are over 6 SEM. We will let you know, you know. You will also know because this is your first SEM. Next SEM will be October. The following will be February. And then your 4th SEM will be June. And then your 5th SEM will be October. And your final SEM of 6th SEM will be in February 2024. Okay? You tidak boleh lepas 2024 February. Yeah? Yeah, so even if you drag it, you cannot drag over February 2024. And then these credit hours, you just remember the calculation is you take the credit hours, you times by the marks that you got, B minus, B plus, A minus, this is the CGPA, this is the GPA associated with it. You just times it and you add up everything together. And then next SEM, because this is your GPA rate, CGPA already. So next SEM, you akan ambil 4 subject, which is your research methodology, let me open this up. Then so next SEM, you'll be taking transport, RC, soil mechanics. Let's say if whatever grades that you get here, you times by 3 because you see the credit hours is shown at the back here, 3. Okay? 3. This means times 3. There are some that is times 6, okay? And there are some that is times 2. It's 2, okay? Azia, you faham what I'm trying to say to you or not?
Ya, ya, ya. Doktor,
Okay.
kalau 60 tu termasuk final exam eh? No?
Everything 60.
Oh,
Yes, termasuk
everything.
final exam.
Oh, okay. Nanti final exam online no kan doktor? Offline, pergi Unimas kan doktor?
Sem masih online.
Oh, okay.
Sem masih online.
Mm-mm.
Next sem could be we need you to come in and sit for final exam.
Oh, okay.
But that one will be in October lah.
Okay.
Sound like what the decan say, we will always keep you guys in mind. Because some of you are actually some of them are actually from West Malaysia or they are going to West Malaysia to work. I've got a few students in your same batch that is in Sabah. So they cannot come and sit for physical classes. But we accept them like you now. We accept you online. So we will try to help you to finish online as much as possible.
Oh, okay.
Okay. At the moment, you still can you don't worry first. When it comes to October, if let's say we already call everybody back for physical, you not join physical classes pun boleh. You might join online classes. You let me know. I will get the lecturers to maybe try to do hybrid, meaning that when they talk, they will also go online so that some students can be watching it online.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. So just remember this calculation, I mean, like I cannot emphasize enough, you just have to remember, everything you target must be 65. Okay, jangan target 60, yeah.
Okay.
If every subject you go over 65, you tutup mata pun you tahu you akan lepas. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes you get like maybe one subject, 60 B minus, some subject you get A minus, B plus, they will average out, But then if you someone like 60, then you will know you're gonna be in trouble, okay? In some subject, like let's say you get 62 subject and then 2 subject you get 65, likely is your CGPA will also be less than 3. Okay. You just have to use this formula to calculate, then you will know already. Let's say two subject, then okay, I give you another one. Okay, this one also, let's say you get, so you see, you got 2 subject B plus, okay, B, and 2 subject you got pass only, B minus. So what happened is, this is going to be 2 times 2 point. 5.3. Oh, okay lah, still can pass lah. This one if you divide by 11, 3.33. Yeah, you still can pass lah. This one still can get 3.03. Okay? So you tahu lah, you must at least get a few 3s lah,
Okay.
Yeah, as much 3 as possible lah. So then this sem you are taking 2 core subject. This one we are not offering because like I said, it's too little people. So I will just put it here as not offered but we will offer next sem for you. You join the others because it's better also, you see, because then you do group work and all that, you've got more people to work with you see. Yeah. And yeah, so you've already speak to Mr. Ron already?
Yeah.
Can you give your topic to Dr. Leonard?
Dr. Leonard?
Yes, because he is the coordinator. Dr. Leonard Ling Lik Poi is the coordinator for your RP. So he needs to know who is your lecturer and what is your topic. Later on, you try to go to the group and WhatsApp him because his number is in the same group. Okay?
Okay. Doktor, kenapa RM tu kita tak boleh campur dengan kelas lain? Contoh yang mechanical engineering semua tu.
Tak sama.
Oh, tak sama.
I did want to put you there, tapi I feel like dia punya because their RP is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They only have RP 1 and 3. Mechanical punya pun only have RP 1 and 2 macam itu. Only civil have RP 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and you know what? Personally lah, I feel like because the mechanical punya people, their lecturer untuk RM dia sama dengan engineering management punya. Okay? It's Dr. Abdullah.
Yeah.
Okay? Dia dua orang, that two program use the same lecturers, you see? So when he teach, his things are the same for the two program. Tapi for our RM, dia dijalankan oleh 5 lecturer. And our program punya system and the format is very fit already. Honestly, I will tell you that we have a better RM punya system. Yeah.
Okay.
So you are better off doing RM next sem with our own lecturers.
Okay.
Yeah. And then maybe you already ada kawan-kawan this sem kan?
Yeah.
So then next sem when you do your RM, if you are, talk to them nicely, maybe you can even get their old assignment and take a look, kind of things.
Okay.
Then you will keep copy of their old assignments as a reference, and all that lah. So that will help yourself better. If you go and join them now, your workload will be very high. That's number one. And then their timing and our timing may be very different. Their punya schedule is different. Their punya content punya layout is also layout. Their content memang ada difference punya.
Okay.
I want to do that, but then I felt like it's not good for you lah.
Okay. Oh.
So yeah, so then you just wait. I think it's no issue. You just RP1, you do your chapter 1 and 2. Okay. You must finish. Have you started already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you must because it's very, very critical already. By I think week 12, you're going to do your oral presentation already. So you need to write 2 chapters in these 12 weeks, including correction and all that. So Mr. Ron, I tell you, his punya character is, kalau you tidak look for him, you hand in something to him at the end of the day, he's not going to be happy with you, and I tell you. Okay, so you must, let's say after 1 week, you write something, you write your literature review, for example. You must do your literature review now. So that's the first thing. Don't go and do your chapter 1, because if you do your literature review very well, you take about 8 weeks or so to do your literature review, then it's very easy to do your chapter 1 because the information will be all in your literature review already. You faham?
Yeah.
You have done RP in your old uni kan?
Yeah.
So it means that you know what is in chapter 1 and chapter 2 macam tu kan? Okay, right. So yes, so Mr. Ron punya character is better that you message him, you go and show him your work. He will tell you apa tak cukup, and then you add on. You follow him closely, you will get good marks on.
Okay.
Dia punya character memang macam itu. Like last few sem, he has a student. I never see him, and when he comment on his work, he never repair. Mr. Ron really felt that guy. I really pening also. Yeah. So especially it's important, like let's say now you already draft something, okay? And then you draft out some definition or you draft out some problem problem statement or whatever. You from 5-6 different literature that you have. You write something first, and then you show it to him. You know, you email him and say, Mr. Ron, can you comment for me? What else I need to add? Or I don't faham this or don't faham that. You must keep in close communication with him. The moment you keep in good communication with him, he is very nice one. Don't worry one. Okay?
Okay.
And most of his students are, if you do that properly, he will give you things like A minus B plus on. Okay?
Okay.
So it's a way to score. It's not difficult at all. He's a very nice lecturer. Just that he doesn't like you to not
Last
see
minute.
him like missing MIA for 8 minggu, you know, and then throw him something, and then when he comment, you pun tak, you know, you don't do anything about it, you see. So my feeling is for me, research project every week, every night, you know, because you also have these 3 subjects, you know, pavement, advanced, and surface. Their other assignment, they are sendiri. Every day, you must spend at least 2 hours on all these subjects, okay? And then on the weekend, macam hari ini, you tak ada class in the morning, and also you tak ada class early in the morning. Okay, on Sunday, you spend all this time working on your RP.
Okay.
And then RP also try to spend at least 1 hour every day. Okay, because assignment wise, definitely you need to spend time. You score good assignment, it's easy for you to score for exam. Okay, so try to split your time out nicely. You are working, maybe like, let's say, you know, I mean, like, I don't know, like my suggestion, let's say after work, you know, like you could jam after work. You stay in the office, you know, and then maybe you do your literature review, you know, you do your RP for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, you know, until about 6:30, go home, you know. And then this time, try to get your family member to be more considerate lah, tak payah masak ka atau apa ka, you know, go for Grab ka, you know. At least when you go home, after you eat, you shower, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, then you start to work on a bit of the assignments, macam tu. So then every day you have to be disciplined like that. Then you will be okay. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. It's very hard lah. I mean, like for people working at the same time, there is a need to sacrifice.
Okay.
So this SEM for you is SEM 1, okay? But for people, for 10 of them, this one will be SEM 3 for them already. And for 3 of them, this one will be SEM 2 for them. So when I talk, it's sometimes very difficult because in your group, there are people doing the same subject, but they are SEM 3, there are same people doing, I mean, there are subject people doing this, they are SEM 2, and you doing SEM 1, okay? So just remember the subject, and you are in SEM 1, okay? So there are people, 3 of them, they are in SEM 2, and there are a whole bunch of them, 10 of them, they join in October. This will be their last SEM already, doing these last 3 subjects. So try to match up with people like that, you know. Then they pun takut fail, you know, so they will do it properly.
Okay.
All right, so then next SEM, you are in your SEM 2. Then the SEM 1 people, no more, okay? They are graduated already. And then 3 of them will be SEM 3. Then there will have some group of, a new group of students doing this as SEM 1, okay? You are going to be doing your research project. If let's say, Hazia, if let's say your RP1 didn't go very well, okay? Like memang you tak berapa used to it or whatever reason, you didn't do very well. You must try to complete it. And then get Mr. Ron to give you a conditional pass, meaning that you get 60 marks. And then you stop. You don't take your RP2 next SEM. Okay? You give yourself a break. Okay? And then try to improve on your RP1 and finish up your research methodology.
Okay.
This is some of the tricks that we use Tapi you akan, but that means only SEM 3, you baru take RP2. That means you will drag until SEM 4, 4 SEM. Okay. Some people, they take RP2, but then SEM 3, they don't take RP3 because this RP2 is more on data collection, on methodology, and data collection. So some people, they may have problem with data collection, data cukup data. So what they do is they will do this RP2, and then the RP3, they on hold. They continue to collect data. Then after that, SEM 4, they take RP3. Mostly people will play with RP lah. Subject-wise, you try to stick to whatever that is there that we give you to take. Okay? Or you might drag your RP ka, or you want to stop tango your RP 1 or 2 SEM ka, and that is fine. Okay? So what you need to do is you be careful with RP. See how you go. If RP1 you kalang kabut sudah, like I've got 5 students, RP1 they really kalang kabut. They have no idea how to do research, even though they have sat for the research methodology class.
Yeah.
They pun kalang kabut. Tapi so all of them, we gave them a pass, like just 60, 60, 60 macam tu. And then all of them stop. They stop. And then they continue to repair their RP1. And then started on their research methodology last SEM, but they don't register for RP2, you see? But they use that time to repair and to do their methodology first. And now this SEM, they come back and they take RP2. And then all the RP1 things are all already clear, nicely done. The methodology is almost done, okay? So straight away, they start that data collection. So you are buying time now. Sometimes you tango your RP for 1-2 semester macam itu is actually to buy time, because you still can do it on your own, tapi you tak payah register. Kalau tak payah register, tak ada markah, you know. So you don't lock in your markah, you see. So we want to score you see, like 3 credit hours, 6 credit hour macam itu, you know. You want to score high you don't want to score low kan, you know. But that one, I will monitor you. You don't worry. I just let you know that there's an option like that lah, huh? This one is on intro and literature review. If you follow exactly like this, no problem. Okay, you will graduate in 3 SEM. But like I say, if you drag RP 1 or 1 SEM, you will go to SEM 4 lah, macam tu lah. Okay. So this is the floor of RP lah, huh? RP 1, 2, 3. But let's say if you take SEM 1, RP 1, then you can also do this 3, 5, macam tu, you know. Or you can do 2, 4. You see? Okay, you see the picture? You see? You can also take this 3 and then 4, finish up. You see? So taking RP is not a must for every SEM. You tak payah follow dia punya 1, 2, 3 macam itu. I've got students who take RP 1, 2, and then suddenly they tango and take it in SEM 6 pun boleh. You faham or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, huh? So, but this is the normal lah, huh? Normal course you do macam ini lah, huh? Tapi you might say change it, you know, or whatever. It's really up to you. But you work with me lah, I will advise you accordingly. Yeah? So this is the timetable. This is the academic calendar for this SEM, and then condition to graduate. I've already shown you. This is the fees that you have to pay. Okay, and then the thing is, if you go to SEM 4, okay, what happened? Are you going to pay extra money? Yes, but because SEM 1, 2, 3, for the 40 credit hour, you've already paid. Like this SEM, you've already paid, you are non-alumni kan? You pay 7K, is it?
5,000.
Or this is belum less like
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, so these fees here, you double check. Like, how come I give you this one? I should be. Oh, this is locker. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay, that one is international. Okay,
yeah.
so you see, there is this yuran tidak berulang and yuran berulang. Okay, if you take up to SEM 4, okay, if you take up to SEM 4, you akan bayar this one. There is a yuran berulang. So meaning that SEM 4 a little bit more because there's something in the yuran tidak berulang you must pay also. Okay, I think it's about 500-600 if I'm not wrong. Then if you drag to SEM 5, you must pay another 346. This is because the fees you already pay for the 40 credit hours. But then maybe for that SEM 2 you didn't take RP2 you didn't take RP3 you know. Then you take it in SEM 4 or SEM 5, you only need to pay this yuran berulang only, which is 300 plus. Okay. Unless you repeat the subject then that one is extra credit hour. Instead of 40 credit hours, you just have to remember the yuran keseluruhan is to pay for 40 credit hours. So as long as you already pay this 40 credit hours, any extra SEM that you drag on, it means you only have to pay another some sort of like admin fees Okay. And all financial matters, you have to refer to UBS. You tanya saya, sometimes I pun tidak tahu sudah. So they are the one that, you know, need to settle the fees for, you need to know if there's any increase in fees apa-apa issue with fees with this recurring and maintenance fee you can give them a call. You can look for Hannah, okay? And then she will be able to, I think the number is 22211 kan? You look for Hannah and she is very good. She can reply you. For admin, this one is the hardest lah. CGS, semua orang punya pening, okay? Dia orang memang, I don't know, every SEM, registration ada problem, registration ada subject ada problem, apapun ada problem. So CGS is very common. Dia tak ada problem, dia sakit kepala, okay? Yeah. So I know sometimes I get you guys to look for CGS because you know why? Sometimes students go and look for CGS, especially many students go and look for CGS. Dia orang baru pening pala, you see? So you want me to look for CGS, I call them, I talk to them, they just say, oh, okay, and then they ignore me, you see? So sometimes it's more useful the student directly go and complain to CGS, okay? All right. So, and then if there's any letter, apa-apa letter itu, you must write to director of CGS, melalui dekan, which is Dr. Linda just now, and then CC to me, okay? Right, so now ELIT, you know lah, and then exam will be conducted this SEM with ELIT, take-home exam, or online face-to-face. Online face-to-face means that you will have a camera on, and then you will be sitting for your exam online. Tapi you must be on the camera all the time. Take-home itu, take-home itu dia macam you tak payah on the camera, it will be 5 hours or 6 hours, then you just do macam like an assignment kind of thing, tapi you must hand in within the 5 hours. Okay. Lab for you should be February next year, your last SEM, which is on wastewater. Should be other lab sudah lah at that time lah.
Okay.
And yeah, so we should be resuming physical classes lah 2020 to 2023.
October.
October. This is going to be October. It's your SEM 2 lah. We officially call October SEM 1 of February SEM 2, June SEM 3 lah. Right, I think that's all from me lah. Any questions, Hazia? I'll give you the slides later on. And then
Okay.
with this recording also, kalau you tak faham, you can just directly message me.
Listen.
But you keep this recording for record lah.
Okay.